Hello there guys, Fengferth here. Hello, this is not a let's play for once. Yeah, I think I've been doing too many let's plays in all honesty. But yeah, I actually want to talk about something that I was not going to get, and I'm still not certain I'm going to get it. I want to talk about a new Call of Duty. Oh no, not this again. No, yes. So I know most of the people that do watch my channel probably aren't even interested in this, but you know, as the CODs have gone on, there hasn't been that much of a change. Let's be honest. Same with the Battlefield series. You know, there hasn't been that much of a change apart from new guns, new perks, new maps, new everything. Apart from style of what you like to play with. However, there's a couple of things that's actually been interesting me about this particular Call of Duty, which might mean I might actually try it. I'm actually kind of excited for it, but not to the extent as I probably would have been back in the day. So, I think the two main new things about the game, for me personally, is the new score streak system, which actually involves you not just getting kills, because let's face it, what's the fun in killing everyone? Yay! But now it actually revolves around everything you do. So getting assists, you know, destroying equipment, calling stuff in, capturing objectives, you get score for that. And now you actually can use that score to your advantage and actually call in score streaks, which is better than just kill, 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 kill. Especially on the more objective games where all people was doing was just camping, kill camping, in the same place for, yeah, forever. And just being really boring. I think this system actually encourages a bit more movement in that regard, because people will want to try and get more scores as quick as they can. They can do basically anything to get this score, which is kind of what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to get people to move around and actually do stuff rather than, oh, I'm gonna camp in the corner. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll repair pistol. Basically, but yeah. Not just that, the new create class function is really interesting for me, especially being more of a solo pistolist. When I mean solo pistolist, what I mean is basically I prefer to go around with just a pistol, because hey, pistols are cool, and you know the amount of satisfaction you get from gunning down someone with a fully automatic or a sniper rifle with just a pistol is beyond words. You know. It's like a drug, basically. It's like cider. It's like cider. but this game will actually reward my playstyle for once. You know, not many games, first-person shooters, actually do that. Really, the closest first-person shooter that actually rewarded me for just going pistols is probably Borderlands 1 with the pistol. The hunter, the pistol side of the skill tree. But yeah, this is kind of that's a bloody RPG. This isn't. Big difference. But the great thing about that I like, you know what, let's just go straight down to it. Yes, this is the wiki. I know it's cheese. Wikis are usually pretty good though. I mean, they're usually correct 99.99999% of the time. So, you know, you could go wrong with them. But yeah, the credit card system is completely different now. So instead of picking a primary weapon, a secondary weapon, grenades, you know, your lethal, your tactical, flash, blah 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 blah, and your perks, hell, even your death streaks if you're not suicidal. You actually have 10 points, and you can spend them any way you want. There are a few restrictions, but not many. So with these 10 points, you can, let's just give you an example. Let's say I want to be a stealthy sniper that wants to rely on stealth, funny enough. So I'm going to want a sniper rifle, which is 1 point. I'm going to want 2 attachments for it. I'm going to want a silencer, and I'm going to want an extending mags. So let's just say the sniper rifle in question is an M21 EBR, okay, from bloody Modern Warfare 2. I know it's not in the game. I know it's not in the game. Shut up. And I know it's not actually an M21, it's actually an M14, but just shut up 2 seconds, okay? M21, silencer, extending mags, right? So each attachment that you use, okay, costs a point. So that's 3 points there, okay? I want a secondary weapon, I want a pistol, obviously, and I want it silenced. That's 5 points, okay? So that's 5 points already, that's half the points already on guns, okay? Now, I will probably want a perk from each of the tiers. I don't know what perk I want, but sorry, I want a perk from each of the tiers. So that's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, that's 8. Okay, then I'm going to want a lethal and a tactical. So for lethal, let's just say I want the Tomahawk thing, if it's even in, I haven't checked if it's in the game, but I want the Tomahawk thing, throwing knife, whatever it is. And I want flash grenades. There we go. Okay, sorted. Excellent. So that's 10 points there. Brilliant. However, the great thing about this system is that you don't actually have to have a primary weapon. You don't actually have to have a secondary weapon. You don't actually have to have either if you wanted. You could just go around and knife the shit out of people. But what I'm trying to get at is that I could go with a pistol, with maybe a silencer, maybe with a silencer and extending mags, maybe just on its own. I could get a couple of the perks. I can actually get multiple perks with wildcards, which I'll go through in a minute. And I might have a tactical and lethal. But the fact that it rewards me for playing like that, because that's how I like to play, is pretty good. Means I can spend points in places where I want them spent instead of wasting the slots on primary weapons, which is brilliant. So wildcards, this is what I'm going to go through now. Wildcards, now these are brilliant, right? Okay. Each wildcard that you use will cost a point in your creator class. Okay. So for the one we want, for example, I want a pistol. Let's just say I want a plain pistol. Okay. So that's 1 point. Okay. Now if I did want loads of attachments on it, well, 2 attachments, I'd have to pick secondary gunfighter, which gives me a second attachment to my secondary weapon. But what I want instead, maybe I just want 6 perks. So what I'll do is I'll take perk 1 greed, perk 2 greed and perk 3 greed. This allows me to give me a second perk of each of those tiers. So let's just say, for example, I want to be stealthy. Okay, yeah. So let's have blind eye, ghost, hardwired, and cold blooded. You probably don't know what all these are, and I probably won't go through it in this video. But I'll give you the sudden link to the wiki. Hell, you probably even know where the wiki is. You know, you don't need me. But let's just say I'm going to take those, okay? And I'm going to take dexterity and dead silence, okay? So I'm going to be very, very stealthy. Now the game actually rewards me for that, okay? The game actually rewards me for that. And if I wanted to, I've probably even got enough points to go danger close, which gives you a second lethal grenade or whatever. So I'll have 2 tomahawks, I'll have my pistol, I'll have me 6 perks, and you know, all dandy. I can go around and do that. Hell, if I wanted to, I could just not have no primary, no secondary. I'll have 6 perks. I'll have 2 bloody lethal and 2 tactical grenades. There we go, sorted. I can go and go stabby, 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 and chucky, chucky, chucky. Yeah, it's brilliant how it rewards that kind of play. You know, no COD has done that yet, well, efficiently anyway. So I'm really interested in that, because there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of different creator classes. Secondly, is I've already explained the score streaks, but there's a lot of choice on the score streaks. We can go back to them now. So as you can see, there's actually quite a few that have been brought back, such as the RCXD, the UAV, the care package, counter UAV, Death Machine, Sentry Gun. There's a few new ones. The new ones actually look pretty nice and look pretty good. And judging by what they do, they actually do seem like they're at the right score. However, we don't actually know how much score we actually get for stuff. Well, I don't anyway. I know some people probably do, but I haven't properly looked it up on how easy it is to actually get the score. But, you know, it actually looks a lot more better, you know, and obviously you've got more ways of actually getting the score than just killing, which, you know, was, for me, was probably a big turn-off of having high kill streaks, because I know I'll probably die after trying to get a pretty decent kill streak. You know, not everyone is brilliant, and not everyone likes to camp bloody or the whole match, you know. Doesn't work like that. So I'm so glad they've actually done it. I don't actually even know if your score actually goes back to 0 if you die. That's one thing. I don't think it would, but I don't know. Maybe it does. Rewards are earned based off the amount of score one earns in a single life. Oh, okay, maybe it does then. Yay! Well, I've just made myself look like a fool. Yay! But it's still the fact that you do get score depending on what you do rather than just on kills. Okay? Even though I just look like a fool right then, it doesn't matter that I look like a fool. I want to go and hide in the corner now. But in all seriousness, it's actually not looking too bad. I've seen some of the maps. Some of the maps actually look pretty decent. There seems to be a lot of focus on all ranges of combat. There seems to be a lot of close quarters. Seems to be a lot of medium range, which is where I usually prefer to actually snipe or with semi-autos. And obviously there seems to be a lot more long range as well. Very similar to that of Black Ops actually. That was the one good thing about Black Ops that I really enjoyed, was the fact that it did give you a variety of opportunities to either get me up close and personal or far away and pew pew. Modern Warfare 3 doesn't really offer that, really. Modern Warfare 3 is all about mid and close, and there's not really many spots where you can actually long range snipe, which is unfortunate. But, you know, that's life. So, yeah. Now, the only thing that I'm really worried about now is obviously the lag compensation. I just hope they haven't overtoned it again, like they have done in the previous 2 titles, because I'm going to be quite honest with you. The only reason why I stopped playing COD now is if the lag compensation is as terrible as it is. I still enjoy playing COD. That's the lowdown. If I'm not playing Battlefield on the Xbox, I'm playing COD on the Xbox. Okay? And when I'm not doing that, I'm up here. When I'm doing that, I'm downstairs on the laptop. When I'm doing that, I'm with the family. Very busy life. But, yeah. So it's... I don't know. I don't really know what to make of it. I'm really excited for this game, but at the same time I can't be. Because I just got a feeling it's going to be with lag compensation again. And I don't want to go through all the bollocks of trying to bog down my internet just so I can get a fair advantage. Poof, just a fair chance. You know. There was no problem with it in previous CODs. And before you start arguing, and don't argue with me. There's plenty of proof on YouTube. There's plenty of proof. Just Google it. There's plenty of proof everywhere that lag compensation overcompensates people with shitty internets. It overcompensates them. And, you know, it's horrible for people that actually want to try and play the game with decent internet. You know. Okay, I understand lag compensation has got to be in. I understand that. Obviously, if lag compensation... I need a drink. Let me just get my Jim Beam and Coke. Professionalism in an unprofessional way. I understand that lag compensation has to be in a first-person shooter. In fact, it has to be in a lot of mini games. I understand it's got to be in it, but there's a difference between it being in to actually help and it being in to hinder the people that have got the better connections. And like I said, that's the only thing that's stopping me from playing COD these days is either the amount of dashboarders because they're host, funnily enough, or the fact that I'm host and I just can't do anything, you know. You'd be very surprised how many times. I mean, I've been sniping, and I hear headshot noises. Yet, I don't get the kills. That happens way too frequently. Way too frequently. I can't understand it. That's on both. That's on both Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3, by the way. So you know. And there's just been countless number of people everywhere that's been affected by it. So, oh, and zombies. Of course, how can we forget zombies? Zombies! Yay! It's returning! Yay! I'll be honest. I absolutely love zombies in World at War. I kinda liked it in Black Ops 1, and I didn't actually play it as much as I would have loved to. But it actually looks like it's been a lot more polished out in this one. It looks like it's been a lot more... What's the word? Oh, but there's a lot more being put into it anyway. I need more drinky. But yeah, you know. So I'm like a little bloody kid here, aren't I? Eh? But yeah. I'm still reserved about it. I don't know if I'm going to pre-order it or not. I want to pre-order it, in all honesty, because it does come with some extra bonuses. It seems like an awful lot of games are doing that these days. You pre-order this, you get this for free, and a lot of it's usually worth it, in all honesty, because you do have to end up paying quite a lot if you want it after it's been released. But obviously that depends on if you actually play the game long enough, whether it's worthwhile or not. Most of the time it is, some of the time it's not. And I think another major thing, before I leave you to go to sleep, or you're probably already asleep anyway, listening to me babble on. But the most interesting thing that I found is that with Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Elite is going to be free. Yes. Well, how long did we see this one coming for? Eh? God, you can't charge for a service like that. I mean, you can, obviously, but not when people aren't going to use it, especially with how badly it was implemented. Half the features wasn't even in when people had bought it. You know. If anything, a lot of people should have been entitled their money back. They should have had a refund because, you know, it was effectively still in beta stage. I mean, I'm glad I never got it. You know, I just by using the free version, it was shit. But it was shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It ain't shit. It's useful. It's useful. But you know, for the amount of stuff you get extra for it, you know, it wasn't exactly brilliant. It was great if you wanted the DLC, but I never actually got Modern Warfare 3, any of the Modern Warfare 3 DLC, not one. I didn't bother getting it. I thought the maps were a waste of time. They just seemed like they was rushing them out, and that's probably what they're going to do with this one too, which is unfortunate. So, I think I'll leave it there, guys. You know, let me know what you think. I mean, COD, you know, it is getting stale, but it's still one of them games where I just like to go on there and again. You know, I still enjoy it. I enjoy the experience when people are fucking camping like idiots. But yeah, I still kind of enjoy the experience. Just not as much as I used to. Okay then, guys, you've been staring at this page long enough. Wiki is your friend. I can't believe I've done a video about a wiki. I'll see you next time, guys.